I am ready to roll. Once the rules remain the same, how the story's been told. Call me anytime, I am never done. Lioness is on the line. Cause I'm your love doctor. Call me anytime you need me, baby. I know you like it like this. When I kiss you on your lips, I'm your love doctor. Call me anytime you need me, baby. Just call me anytime when you're ready for the bump and ride. So let me give you some love and affection. You got my attention. You need no correction. Major boy, blessings in your direction. You got my attention. What an impression. That's why I need her in my arms to child and keep my word. Oh, and I'll be flowing on and on from dusk till dawn. Oh, she's the one who keeps like a bright shooting star. So I will be strong. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All my life I hope and pray. Just one night with you, oh girl. You know that you are for real. Who do you think of when you're lonely? Is it me you're thinking of when you're lonely? Lonely, 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 you alright? Oh, this girl, you're all I need, and I always listen, 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 see, I need your tenderness. I can't resist. Listen, baby. Listen. Can we see each other again? I know that someone must be there to comfort you whenever you need a friend. And I'll make you mine. Just give me some time. Brown skin, girl, I wanna wrap you, wanna lock you in my arms and take. Brown skin, girl, I wanna love the vibe, I love the spice, I love the passion you bring. Brown skin, yes, I wanna wrap you in my arms and take. Brown skin, ooh, yeah. Let me tell you about this ghetto girl. Nobody checks that she's simple, not because she's smiling and see the dimple. All this ghetto girl. Nobody checks that she's soft, not because she's nobody checks that she's simple, not because she's smiling and see the dimple. All this ghetto girl. Once the rules remain the same, how the story's been told. Call me anytime, never doubt, 'cause I'm your lion on the rise. Don't you ever
today. My name is Mustafa. I'm master drummer of West African and Jamaican traditional cultural rhythms. We're here today to share some of the rhythms with you. Yes, I give thanks to Gilly God for assisting me. It got me his first time, I think, on the Dun, so please, happy to have me here to assist me in his journey. Usually we have 5 drummers to accompany all these, so we're waiting on you as well to come to play with us. So, yes, without further ado, we go into a little West African rhythm to ignite the pulse to enrichment. Hello, one guy.
relationship. Minutes after they took her from the bottomless pit, but my hands was made strong by the hands of the Almighty. We forwarding this generation triumphantly. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? That's all I ever had. Redemption song. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop at a time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Some say that it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the book. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? That's all I am. Redemption song. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? That's all I ever had. Redemption song. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? That's all I ever had. Redemption song. Redemption song. Redemption song. Redemption song. Redemption song. Redemption
Yes, this is Fabian Titus, recording artist from Mandeville, Greenville to be exact. And we are here to do some songs for you, seeing that it's Bob Marley month. And
yeah, I'm Aristotle the Great, also from Mandeville, recording artist.
Yard in Trenchtown, observing the hypocrites, mingling with friends we'd meet. Oh, good friends we have, and good friends we've lost. Along the way, oh yeah. In this great future, we can't forget our past. Hey, little darling, don't you shed no tears, 'cause no woman no cry. So here's what I tell you, that everything's gonna be alright. 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 Everything's gonna one more time. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Alright. No woman, no cry.
Dante, thank you for the link, for linking us up with Fancy Fruit. Fancy Fruit and GV, we're looking at doing something for the month of February that's very special and dear to everyone. The question was asked earlier on, evolution or illusion? Can entertainment, can art truly teach our people anything? Well, let's take a brief walk back into history. 1914 to 1918, we had what was called the war to end all wars. After that war, there should be no more war. No more war figure. That was the last war, or supposed to be the last war. Yet still 20 years after, not a war. Well, 1939 to 1945, 6 years and 1 day, not a war. There must be something wrong. Are we evolving, or is it an illusion? Can we use art to help the situation? Question that I'll ask, and I'll hope that you can look into yourself and look at the words. Now, 1945, that's when Second World War ended. September to be exact, September the 2nd, officially. But if you go a few months back in that same year, it's like almost providential inspiration or intervention by the higher beings. There was birthed a man that is called, and you know his name? He was born on this day, 6th of February, 1960. Bob Marley, Robert Nesta Marley.
One love.
One love. He was born at that time, and it's just like because all these wars keep going on and iterating, we needed a way to stop the war. Now, many words were said before Bob came along. Emperor Haile Selassie said some words. It fell on a lot of ears and some ears didn't hear it. Marcus Garvey said some words. It fell on a lot of ears and some ears didn't hear it. But then when Bob Marley came and said, until the philosophy that makes one nation superior on another, the world heard. And that's Haile Selassie's word. When Bob Marley came and said, emancipate yourself from mental slavery, none but ourselves can free our men. The world heard, and that was Marcus Messiah, Garvey's word. So then, I ask the question once more. Illusion or evolution? Can the world be changed with art? I won't answer the question. You look at the words, look into them, find the wisdom within the words. Now today, we've brought with us the Garbivision team. We have dancers, we have singers, as you just heard. We have people with the spoken word. We have artists like Dante that gave us the introduction to this, and forever we'll be grateful. And the question that is asked, I'll ask the question at the head, I'll ask it, and now I'll ask again. Do you think that art can change the world? Thank you. is O'Brien Thomas, one of the founders of the Garbivision. Garbivision has several entities. One of the entities, well, I'll just talk about entities. You have the Garbivision Educational Institute, you have the Garbivision Institute, that is a social group that helps conflicting situations, and you have the Garbivision Studio. Today we're here in the capacity of the Garbivision Studio. Stephen over there is one of my right hand in that, and what we do, we have endeavored to bring on the vision of Marcus Messiah Garvey and walk in the footsteps of persons like our great Bob Marley that we're celebrating this Earthstrong Day today. And what we're trying to do is to encourage others to join the movement, to use the arts to be that vehicle, that medium through which the world can be changed. Many men have searched for the way to find universal truth, universal peace and justice. It is within the art that these will be found and nowhere else. Whether it's spiritual art, musical art, the drawn picture, the spoken word, it is in the art because through the art, the divine speaks to us. Alright, so in addition, we have the Garbivision Educational Institute that I mentioned earlier on. This is an institute that does not take no for an answer when it comes to education. Education will liberate the mind. And to that extent, we have created an institute that holds no bar of education. We start with kids from as low as 3 years old and we go all the way to 99 because education is an ever happening situation. It's like the breath that you breathe. The Garbivision Institute, if I can talk about that some more though, is a conflict management group. So we have looked at what is happening in our environment, what's happening in our society. Now it's February 2021 and already we sadly have passed over 130 deaths in our country, and that is no good. So our Garbivision Institute work with the social entities that be, whether it's a church, whether it's a police station, whether it's a school, whether it's a community that needs intervention in conflict management. And we have trained persons in these areas, counselors, psychologists, conflict managers that go into these communities and help with these situations. Alright, so another one again, the Garbivision Studio. I cannot say enough about the studio. I am no musician, but I am a person that loves to hear music. And to be blessed to be in the company of these great companies like Fabian and his colleague, it's an honor to us to be among the persons that act, that show the situation that persons find difficult and hard to expound or explain. The actors like Miss Carolina Watson bring those points across because we think that entertainment should not just be something that is trivial. Entertainment should educate and it should have a purpose that liberate minds, that bring us to a better state of being. Once we have seen something, that's a movie form. Once we have heard something, that's a music form. The change should start to happen. Marcus Garvey in these days said no man should be anywhere without a book. And while I still advocate that, the format and the medium in which we get information has changed somewhat. And in this modern dispensation, we need to use the different formats and educate ourselves. And be empowered and make sure that we pass it on to the young ones. 7 is fast asleep. Pass it on to the young ones and try to motivate our people.
lock them up, some in your back. It's gonna be a very concert. Some more than noise, only come around like tourists. I'm a team with a new big story, their top story. And I pose like the same track noise. And I go all the way back to a house like that's on the back to. We come and we do what we got to. I'm hoping twice to shine. No, that's fine. And that's a very good one. All years of me, mama, when Mandeville, Mustafa, and Garvey, traffic, and never teach and night clubbing and so black jackets. That's I just go where the train goes, staying up to my friends and hello, I'm pleased to be chilling in the West Indies. Jah provide all my wants and needs. Got the sunshine, rivers and trees. Well there, when this is drum is the away, drastically straight from hypocrisy I say. And every man to them all up in philosophy. Don't be the trumpeter today. But one day in the city hungry and not eat. And someday down the country just a drop of money tree. You see say poverty now very nice. Who knows? I just go where the train goes, sending love to my friends and home. I know I'm free, say green field that I capture, and round a English inside that I capture, and in a Mandeville that I want, and round a Jamaica that I want. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I just know where the train goes, sending love to my friends and Rise to the occasion, look at yourself and say you're strong. No one can stop you. Rise to the occasion, look at yourself and say you're strong. No one can stop you, cause it's for you to make the best in life. All that you've got to know, get up and stand to what fulfill your dreams and what you to make the best in life. So that you've got it now, get up and stand to what alright. knowing that this girl will come my way today. All my life I love her. Just one night with you, oh girl.
Girls, you know one, bro? Girls, you know that?
Yes, man.
Alright, that's it. Alright. Oh, well, I feel so good. Together we grow. When things fall apart. But all I want you to know, woman, your love is life changing. And I wouldn't be the same without you, darling. Your love is life changing. And you always catch me.
And brown skin, girl, I like you in my
arms and legs.
brown skin. Woman, I love the vibes, I love the passion you bring. Brown skin, girl, I wanna lock you in my arms and legs. Brown skin.
Let them come with. If your heart ugly, put me up the door, please. No, me know when you were crying at the bathroom. One day we are go have everything we need. Swear from my heart soon. But put me up the door, please. No, the loving of my heart for you can't move. One day we are go have everything we need. Swear from my heart soon. Step up in a life. Me so remember them days, yeah. Like once upon a time. Like once upon a time. Move me up the door, please. No, me know when you were crying at the bathroom. One day we are go have everything we need. Swear from my heart soon. But move me up the door, please. No, the loving of my heart for you can't move. One day we are go have everything we need. Swear from my heart soon. Yeah. Don't worry, don't worry, movie things will find me a step up in a life. Me so remember them days, yeah. Like once upon a time. Like once upon a time. Move me up the door, please. No, me know when you were crying at the bathroom. One day we are go have everything we need. Swear from my heart soon. But move me up the door, please. No, the loving of my heart for you can't move. One day we are go have everything we need. Swear from my heart soon. Missy Benz on TV, move me why we don't have none. Move me why we poor and them rich. When me get big, me a change it. That the food look thin on the pay slip. Just watch me a tricks. Wish me coulda fly go a moon on a spaceship. But mankind a go there with the same can't fight it. Move me up the door, please. Now me know when you were crying at the bathroom. One day we are go have everything we need. Swear from my heart soon. Yeah, move me up the door, please. Now the loving of my heart for you can't move. Yeah.
I'm Dante Edwards, professional visual arts artist residing in the parish of Manchester. My aim is to change the art game, create history, inspire upcoming and already established artists. Take a look at my artwork here. What I portrayed here on this canvas is the voyage of the Moors from the 700s to the early 1400s, transitioning into when they were dominated by the Europeans. This ship still represents for both the voyage of the Moors and also the transaction with them through the slavery, right? At the same time, allow the speech to speak for itself. I really hope this speech inspires and motivate people to do great, you know? What man have already done, man can do. What man have already done, man can do. Those words speak loud to me. I remember being a young artist, starting my artistic journey, you know, looking at the greats, the Jeff Koons, the Damien Hirst, you know, the David Shaw, aspiring to be like them. I wasn't privileged like most kids that got to go to art school and all these things. I got rejected from them actually. But still, determination, mindset, I wasn't willing to give in. So I tried, I invested myself, I did a lot of investing in myself, you know, like learning from the greats, you know, practicing a lot of trial and error, putting in tremendous amount of hours just to become the best version of myself. And I'm still on that journey of becoming the best version of myself. So for any artist out here that see my work and be inspired by it, you know, I'm not going to say you should look at it and say, boy, this hard, it's impossible. When you put your mind to it, anything is possible. I was once like some people looking at the greats and wondering like, is this even possible? Could I even do this or this or that? You know, but I tried regardless, even if I didn't get the support I wanted from a lot of people. My friends laughed at me at first, you know, starting off, you know, people laugh at you and say you're this, you're that, you're a crow, you're just a try. And whenever I get to me, I used to actually use it as fuel for my engine, you know, to build up myself and actually push myself harder, you know. Trying that, regardless of what I've been through, I've seen where I've gotten results from it, you know. And looking back and seeing all of that hard work I put in, like, it feels good, really good to know that, you know, you never listen to the crowd, you never listen, even though, I mean, like, even the fact that my mother wasn't even all that supportive, I'm being honest, you know, but still, regardless, I still never listen to that, push myself, and know what I've manifested over the period of time, like, words can't describe. I'm really proud of myself, like, you know. So for any of that us out there, like, aspiring to become a great artist or an artist, believe in yourself, push yourself. Don't listen to what nobody else say. I always tell yourself that I can, even when in times when you feel like you can't. Push yourself. Believe in yourself. Self-belief is more important than anything else in this world. Because don't expect people to believe in you if you don't believe in yourself. And I've proven that. You know? Because with anything you're going to pursue in life, like life going to throw obstacles at you, and if you aren't willing to go over those obstacles, don't ever feel to say, you'll get what you want. So as I said, push yourself, believe in yourself, you know. And I always remember this, what man already done, man can do. And I've seen it my own twice. You know, it's the same thing, that's why even why what happened to me has manifested, because I believe that I could. Because I've seen with my own two eyes, people that have done it, people that was even as privileged as me in a sense where you were access to certain things, people in worse situation and they got it. So believe in yourself, you know, be inspired to be great, push yourself. I hope your message touch the heart of many upcoming youths, especially the same feel as I am, and motivate them to be great and be the best they can be. You know, believe in yourself. I want to give thanks to a lot of my friends, like the ones that were there for me, you know, to thick and thin, even when I was the worst, you know. My sister, my art teachers, there's some of them, you know, we want to big up to them because they were strong for me, life for me, you know. And also to my mentors and to even the artists that have made history and shine the light so I could see the light and build from the light. You know, so big up to all of them, I'm grateful for them. I'm grateful for life, you know. So I finally say thanks. Big up to all the great people and the many other people that I haven't met yet. I know are going to contribute towards this artistic journey. So many thanks and bless up. Contact is 417-2061. I put in 876 first. Yeah, my Instagram page is King Eddie Inc. You'll see it on Instagram. Dante Edwards. Yeah, so you can reach me from there. Hello, my name is Mustafa Reds. Yes, you are master drummer. Well, we don't like to say master. We're still learning, but great drummer in Jamaican and West African music. My brother here.
Yes, I. Greetings and salutation to the islands in the name of His Imperial Majesty, Haile Selassie I.
Yes, sir.
I man is called Gilligan.
Yes, sir.
Gilligan Steamers, and I am a percussionist, a drummer,
Yes, sir.
vegan chef, and also a craftsman. And we do give thanks for this day coming forward, you know, representing and showing our true African black colors,
Yes, sir.
you know, in the name of Marcus Garvey,
Yes, sir.
you know what I mean, and His Imperial Majesty,
Yes,
and to
yes,
our
sir.
great brother that we send out this tribute to, which is Robert Nesta Marley.
Great
So
brother.
this is my introduction, Rastafari.
Last, yeah.
Blessed love everyone, my name is Prince Tafari. Man, give thanks to this day, you know, Bob Marley, Earthstrong, you know. And bless up Bob Marley, even though he's not around anymore. His music still live on, and we're still carrying on his works, you know. So we have to give thanks, you know. And so I'm a young upcoming artist from Ports, Manchester. I'm also a drummer and a songwriter. So blessings.
What's up, Salah? Atama here in Terra, Atanra, Amen. Give thanks. Yeah. Atil Kadesh, Aji Amen. Atan Ra. The expression of universal balance, the expression of truth, the expression of the Allah. That's all that's really is the description of what we are. A special day, I art a Melissa. Yeah, many things, many strengths to arts. The art feel, I art, therefore I create. The essential pattern of herd, inter, and our children, you know, the vibrations in which I express, you know, give thanks. Most things here speak for themselves. Yeah, I'm saying, a picture is 1,000 words, it's only 1,000 words, you know, you've been misled, you know, so the reality of what we are is a depiction of who we should be, in most cases. Regarding my Lord, help I. Let me get this step forward. Describe many parts of this. Yeah. Essential balance in which we live. The creation feel. This day, like in creation, Mr. Marley gave his expression. Haile, give thanks. Mr. Marley gave his expression of the universe in a balance. Yeah. Many artistic fields. Yeah. Most High expresses herself within her children in that pattern. So all I am is just one who expresses self within the convenience of her convening I. Yeah? Blessed love, I. Yeah? We carry on the pattern. The ray, the atom, yeah? That is our description of life. Go to the painting because in a nutshell we speak from reality, the note which is her most high the sky, and us the children all fire stars as the main star goes away in reality, the metaphorical principle, all things coming from it, from the darkness came the light, as seen here and should be felt here. I'm not a one of many words, do have many words, but if there are no ears to really hear the word, you know, I speak to the canvas. Yeah, it's always a conversation between I and Atan, beautiful Mother Earth. Yes, regarding
one of the earlier speakers, give thanks to the eye, give thanks to knowledge of Marcus Garvey, give thanks to the knowledge of Marcus Garvey's sons and daughters who carry on the work of the vibration. The expression of one regarding the whole artistic feel and what art is. Art, therefore, I create. The divinity principle within art is the divinity principle within the whole structure of what we are. We are the atom in its growth patterns, in and out of the shell. We are the fire star in its patterns, in and out of the shell. The convening of one's knowing himself and herself before one's exit or transit vibration, which we call flesh, interpretation of her awareness. Everything is a breath, you know? So this is deep breathing, and this is deep breathing in pattern. Yeah? This is where the garden is coming from. This piece is called really fruit of the garden is rotting away. In reality, let me help myself here. Go down to this area, give her thanks. Yeah. The reality of the fruit earth, yeah, we can say that because all we do is eat at her, you know. Fullness of mind, fullness of vibration. We should have suckled for eternity and be an infinite child of space. But, you know, some choose not to do it, you know, in blasphemous relent of themselves, you know, the ego pattern. Yeah? So we give thanks for knowledge that ones edify themselves, no matter how low or high the medium, because in the spectral thought, you know, ones have got critique. This as why this is such lower art and this is higher art. You cannot put a sound and a vibration that is a principle of an expression of an entity that defines itself in itself. The Allah is a principle of itself in growth. The atom is the child. All things bearing fruit, we are fruit bearing. Yeah, all things the seed from Geb to Ketha. For those who know the meta principles of the tree of life, it is an alive structure. It's a reflection of the livity of the creature itself in its form. Give thanks to the Rastafari. Yeah, because it's just an expression of the word. Re is the fire. Ra is the fire. Ra is the fire. Etymologies where they beat us. I bless myself in the presence of other artistic pieces, but none with a sound. Them say it's an interpretation of a mute. He's here imperfect in reality, because what is form really? Form goes without itself, you know. So it patterns itself according to its emotions and balance, you know. Because so too you can get communication from any part of nature. Yeah, so too you can get communication from this entire low form. This is nothing. This is just a shell in remand of itself, without the atomic structure of itself, without Her Majesty. We are all children of the sun. Yeah, Rastafari, Ra is Tafari, Ra is the sphere, Ra is the sphere of fire which suckers up, which is just the crown chakra and Her Majesty head, or the titty in which we sucker from. Because without the fire, the earth would die. All of this here is a depiction and expression of nature alive, right? So in regarding our presence here, we don't have a presence unless we make present her mother's presence. Yeah? So all those loose children running about there amok right now, trying to assimilate themselves according to health patterns and health growth. My Lord, if we don't cut off on a breast, where are we going to eat from? Give thanks, my Lord. Give thanks to many mediums. Yaya L, food for thought, my Lord. Young 7. Sister Yada, my little sister. Man, you take big steps. Give thanks. It's a wonderful essence, man. Yeah? Give thanks. To all of the artists here, heartbeat of us, Rastafari. We are going to continue the legacy of living. Power balance with the legacy of overstanding. Power balance with the legacy of infinite livity. Imperfection, a man without perfection is a fool, because it's it we strive for to make ourselves assimilate to the Most High. Because if the Most High chose this housing to house itself in a farm, why should we degrade it? Give thanks. Marcus Garvey, Marcus Garvey sons and daughters, Rastafari movement, all houses. Yeah? Unify and balance in the overstanding of what our shell is. The vibrations in which we live in are not ours. We are being killed by even the medium in which we use. We have been forced to use our oppressors' weapons to defend ourselves by what? For living.
lord and lady, Hotepala, in respect of the farm, in respect of the carrying on of the fire and the works of the fire and children of the fire, the son and daughter, yeah, Mother Moon herself, reflection of the sun, which is the daughter expressed on earth, take it or groom from the fire groom himself, come back on earth, stand as the one, Jah, Rastafari, he that is seated there is clear. And we give thanks to the sons and daughters of Allah who carry out the nation's teachings, because all in reality, this is just the teaching of the body, or the body, or the body. It's just an accent situation of life. They diminish us with segregated bands of their illusion made reality of a thing called language. There's no language, it's communication. Put two children of two ethnic classes together, they will communicate. And if we are the heads, how can children communicate on high level? If we can't communicate as the adult, how the children going to learn? Give thanks for life and balance out life as we are. Rastafari, I said enough. At the state in which the earth is now, I can only say, they must say prayer, no, prayer transcended just for no word as praises. Give thanks always, but the prayer meant by the oppressor, yeah, talents, you know, talents and fangs at us. You know, we give our thanks, which, yeah, we spell even identify the difference with the ant, the seal of life, my lord. Give thanks to life. Sons and daughters have said enough. If you don't know life yet, rise with the morning and give thanks to the sun. Actually, give thanks, my lord.
From the very first time I blessed my eyes on you, girl, my heart said follow you. But I know now that I'm way down on your line, but the way it feels is fine. So don't treat me like a puppet on a string, 'cause I know how to do my thing. Don't talk to me as if you think I'm dumb, girl. I wanna know where you're gonna come. So I don't wanna wait to pay for your love. I don't wanna wait to pay for your love. I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. 'Cause if summer is here and I'm still waiting there, winter is here and I'm still waiting there. Like I said, it's been 3 years since I'm knocking on the door, yeah. But I still can knock some more. Ooh, girl, is it feasible? I wanna go now, for I to knock some more. You see, in life I know there's lots of grief, but your love is not with me. Tears in my eyes, girl, wait in vain. No, don't wanna wait in vain. No, don't wanna wait in vain. No, don't wanna wait in vain.
And you know my friend Fabian right beside me. You know some of our original song made for the ladies. So I'm making sing it.
Pretty girl make you so pretty so. Pretty girl like a pretty rose. Your effortless and it's a show. Pretty girl you are. Pretty girl make you so pretty so. Wanna watch you everywhere you go. Them would have loved you know when they know. Pretty girl you are pretty. She coulda slick or fluffy like Miss Kitty. She coulda just formal or in the Vicky. She coulda natural or in the silly. Oh yeah, me love the way how you proud. And she making her own door. Open her own door. Pretty girl make you so pretty so. Pretty girl like a pretty rose. She effortless and a happy show. Pretty girl you are. Pretty girl make you so pretty so. Man I watch you everywhere you go. Them woulda love you know when me know. Pretty girl you are.
And this last song that we're going to do, it's also an original song. The title of the song is called Time Today. It was written on the basis of appreciating time with each other, regardless of whether we may be friend, brother, sister, father, relatives, whoever you may be. Just appreciating time that we have together. So that refresh, you know it, so you can see how long it took. Right?
Don't you wait to bring roses when I'm gone. Cherish me before me pass on. You've got time with me today, and tomorrow might just be too late. Don't you wait to bring roses when I'm gone. Cherish me before me pass on. You've got time with me today, and tomorrow might just be too late. Nobody knows what tomorrow brings. You there today and gone with tomorrow's wing. Time is limited, we don't have it abundantly. Before me kick the bucket, me I tell you I appreciate you and everything you do. You share the link and make your friend and hear me tone. You doing things that me not even ask you to. And so I got to let you know that I appreciate you. Don't you wait to bring roses when I'm gone. Cherish me before me pass on. You got time with me today, and tomorrow might just be too late. Don't you wait to bring roses when I'm gone. Cherish me before me pass on. I've got time with you today, and tomorrow might just be too late. More time wanna see eye to eye, but that don't mean tell me no trust you. More time we go some fight, but that don't mean tell me no care. Just looking at me eyes, and you will realize that I will be there by your side anytime, just like you've been there for me. If you bring the rice, then we will bring the peace. Even though we're distant and we're far, just pick up the phone and make a call. So call me, don't you wait to bring roses when I'm gone. Cherish me before we pass on. I've got time with you today, and
tomorrow might just be too late. Don't you wait to bring roses when I'm gone. Cherish me before we pass on. I've got time with you today, and tomorrow might just be too late. Mama, me love you, yes daddy me care. Now go if I raise my voice, I this me swear. Who might I disagree, but respect a major key. Mama never like it when me leave church and pursue me dreams. And as your life unfolds, so you find friend, you find foes.
So my daddy told me,
I mean I know what time you walk clock out. So before you leave the work, you make me know, say you love
so
me.
don't you wait to give roses when I'm gone. Cherish me before we pass on. I got time with you today, and tomorrow might just be too late.
Don't you wait to pick roses when I'm gone. Cherish me before we pass on. I've got time with you today, and tomorrow might just be too late.
Too late, and I'm gone. Be too late. I'm gone. Be too late. I'm gone. Be too late, and I'm gone. Be too late.
Not gonna wait to bring roses when you're gone.
When you're gone.
Cherish you before me pass on. Cause I've got time with you today, and I don't know tomorrow gonna be too late.
I'm gone.
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 Yes, I, Rastafari, love every time. We give thanks to the unity, we give thanks to the love, we give thanks to the strength. This is the only way we can unite as one people. You know, the African continent is so powerful, and us as the firstborn, we must claim our birthright. And this is the first step. Unity. When you say agenda unity, yes, sir, we have one agenda right now. It's to claim our birthright. We give thanks for the moment, give thanks for the time. Let's shine.
So we just want to say today, we thank each person for being here. We are grateful for our sponsors. Today was made possible by a number of persons who saw it fit to curate energy through talent and time to make this present. So first and foremost, I want to say thanks to Yaya L and Fancy Fruit for creating a vision and a space where this can be realized. To have this space here at Ingleside, the Ingleside Wellness Center, to have a space where we can come to have such a vision realized. To the Garbivision studio and the talents who were here earlier, we just want to say gratitude is a must. Gratitude is a must. It is not by chance that we're here today, that someone planted a legacy, a seed, in the person of Bob Marley. And when I say Bob Marley, for me, it's deeper than just a name or than music. It goes back to a spirit, a life. What about the footstep that we're leaving in the sands? His footsteps will continue to inspire generations. To our drummer Mustafa, master drummer, from our Garbivision studio, also from the Garvey Foundation. All right, so Seven does have something to say, and we believe that we should let the youth speak, because a child shall lead them. So Seven does have something to say. All right, speak.
Yes.
All right.
We also want to say, a lot of respect and a lot of thanks to Yardman Gas out at Kingsland. I don't use fire, but there's a lot of people using fire to cook them food, and We want to give thanks to the persons and ones who do provide those tools. So yard man, we do give thanks. And as I say, unity is strength and we have to support our own. That's the only way we're gonna rise. Our own companies, our own affiliates. So Yardman Gas, out at Kingsland, Mandeville. I don't know. Them have the red tank. Keep the fire blazing.
Alright, and we also have a sponsor, Terry from Name Master Studio, which is actually a yoga studio here in Mandeville. And we just want to say thank you. She was the first sponsor who came on board. And when we told her about the initiative, she said, well, don't even consider it sponsorship so much as it is giving back. Because it is my intention and my purpose to give back. So, to every person who came on board today, Gilligan, we're talking about the young artists that we have. We also have Kadash, who for me is futuristic in his artwork, respecting Mother Nature in terms of earth, and also respecting and dignifying the woman who is the core of the earth. The breast is indeed the place where life begins. The breast is the place where life begins, and it's full time we recognize and realize that until our women are protected, until our women are placed back at the crown where she honorable belong, then at that point we will not have any sense of balance in earth. Mother Earth a cry and earth a run red. Every day we see another sister, another baby are dead. My little youth them every day is a gunshot trigger in our head. We cannot blame the music. We have to go back to a place and time when a child was raised by a community. We can no longer say it's not my daughter, because when one daughter dead, earth a run red. When one daughter dead, earth a run red. So we're saying that at the end of this month, February, our intention, and Seven does have a lot to say, you know, his energy is running. When mommy energy gets worked up, so does the baby. At the end of this month, we will be aiming to plant 1,000 trees, right? 1,000,000. Our hope is that every single person we're reaching out to across this network for Jamaica Good Life, this network, that each of you will plant 1 tree at your home, wherever you are. Plant a seed. It might be a fruit tree, or it might be something that is symbolic to help Mother Earth to renew her energy. The earth is crying and climate change is real. Let us protect our water sources, our rivers and our seas. Let us protect them. Let us find our springs and let us go to them and play some music to say to them, we appreciate, love you. Let us lift up earth. Remember, each one, teach one. Ubuntu, Ubuntu. As I do to myself, so I do to you. I want to use this opportunity also to thank Dr. Opal Palmer Adisa, who is one of the lead poets in the Caribbean and writers in the Caribbean, for your inspiration. As we celebrated Kwanzaa, she was one of the lead influence in helping us to recognize and to realize the sound. Word sound is power. Word sound is power. It's incumbent on us. It's incumbent on us, and even more so the women within the society, to rise up. A country and a nation and a people can only rise as high as it is willing to put its daughters. So the daughters of Zion who are standing over there, I say, all of you going in your fro and your kinky, I bless you up and I love you and I respect you. In a moment and time like this, when the daughters of Zion are standing over there so beautifully wearing your flow, because your flow is your fro. If you can wear your fro beautifully and proudly, then you're telling me that you're ready to go with the flow. May you rise up high. May you recognize that you're queens, and within the bottom of your belly, may you find a strength to step forward in righteousness. You don't have to wrap your head. You don't have to say Rastafari. You just need to say, I am a woman. I am a woman, because that is the power in which you stand. Let no one tell you you're not powerful. Let no one tell you you're not beautiful. And let no brother man hit you down. My sister, stand strong. We stand for earth, we stand for nature, and we stand for truth and righteousness. Truth begins at the breast of the woman.